Good morning. It's so bright. So I'm gonna go work out in our basement and I'll take you down there. I don't know if I've shown that room to you guys. And then we have a lot to do today. We've got Bonita coming over, Tyler's mom, to watch Gigi. We're gonna go car shopping. Long story, we'll talk about later. And just lots of different things we need to get done. I've got to edit a video later too. So come along with me for a day in my life. Good morning, handsome.
Good morning.
You making coffee?
Yep.
We don't have enough coffee makers over there, in my opinion.
We don't actually, and we're getting a new one.
Oh my gosh. Stop, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah.
This is our workout room, by the way. It's a small room. I'm not sure what it was designed for originally, but we turned it into this, certainly. And we bought this treadmill, like, used on, I don't know, Facebook Marketplace or something. It works great. And that's a great way to get a great deal on a treadmill if you're ever thinking about it. Because we've never bought one before, obviously. And we were like, oh, we don't want to spend much. And I don't know how much we got it for, but it was not much. Like, it was like a 15th of the original price or something crazy. Anywho, so yeah, we always have to, I just had to re-clean this room because my nieces and nephews were over the other day and we need to get a lock for this door because they love to play with this stuff and they break some of it. They're kids, but we should lock this door because I think that would be the responsible thing to do. Yeah, so I'm going to do, I think, a kettlebell workout on YouTube up there. And that's 20 minutes, but kettlebells really kick my booty. And it's been a long time, and I've been running a lot lately, but I think that'll be some good strength training. And I'm probably going to start with the tenor right there. Body Fit with Him is one of my favorites, if you were curious. Miss Gigi and Tyler over there is going to go to the gym.
Yeah.
While I break down a box and finally drink coffee. So we kind of just trade off each day.
Yeah.
Well, I wish we worked out every single day. We're aiming to work out a lot more.
This
So
is our fourth workout in the last,
week.
Yeah, starting like last Wednesday.
Pinocchio's like, I'm the fittest one of all, though.
That's true.
Well, hello. I just had to take my hair down because it was giving me a headache. Anyone else? I saw a meme the other day that said, like, well, I'm just trying to figure out if my headache is caused by my ponytail because of a lack of sleep, lack of caffeine, withdrawal. Like, there's so many things. Brain tumor, like, what's causing the headache? Today, my headache was caused by a ponytail. Anyway, we are looking at car things online because we're going car shopping today. That was an unexpected thing that my car is basically, we would have to pay $5,000 to just fix random things on my car. And we were like, we are not sinking $5,000 into this car. It's not worth that much.
It really isn't.
So we're looking into like mid-size SUVs. So we're going to grab some breakfast.
And we just paid off some of Jessica's student loans. And I'm like, of course, we were like, okay, you know what? We're going to pay off some loans. And then Jessica's car breaks down. That's the way it always freaking goes. Life, man. Life.
I was a Murphy before I married you. That's Murphy's Law, hardcore. Anyway.
And everyone out there's like, oh my God, I know. That happened
When
to
it rains, it pours. We thought our dryer broke the other day. We were like,
no.
I quit at life.
I quit.
He fixed it. We're good. Anyway, so we're going to eat some breakfast, and then we'll bring you along car shopping a bit, and just kind of through a day in our life, minus Gigi for a while, because Tyler's mom is watching her right now, thank goodness, so we can do this car shopping. So, nom, 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 nom. You got like salsa-y biscuit.
Yeah, this is massive. I don't even know how to handle this.
Okay, so first step is we're at CarMax, actually where we bought my car.
Both of our cars actually. And I really liked it.
But we're gonna have them appraise my car and see if we can even just break even because I still owe a little bit on it. So if we can like break even, can we do a deal?
But the nice thing about CarMax is they have a ton of different makes and models.
Yeah, so
we're going to test drive all different kinds of cars today.
We are, yes. We're going to see what we want and then maybe go to a dealership.
Yeah.
Or maybe buy here. I guess we'll see. Anyway.
We don't know yet. Mm-hmm. We know.
Okay, so we have a list of things we're going to test drive here in a bit with our guy, Cody.
Yeah. That is
anyway, yeah. I try to be aware of people's names.
I know. I try to do, and I'm terrible about it.
Well, anyway. So we have a few. One that like took us by surprise that we kind of liked was the Kia Sorento. We'd like never even thought about when we got in it. We were like, oh.
It has like everything we wanted.
Yeah. So we're going to go back, give the guy our list, and we're going to hopefully drive some of these. I don't think we're going to buy anything today. We're just going to get an idea because we also want to be able to go to dealerships. Like if they're, let's say we do fall in love with the Kia Sorento, we can go look at more options than just what they have.
And like we know we really like the Mazda CX-9. but they don't have any here, so we're gonna like go to the actual
Yeah, exactly. So we'll feel it out. Wish us luck. We test drove a bunch of cars. We have a few on our list and a few we could knock off the list.
Which is just as helpful, I think.
I think so too, because it's so overwhelming. You look at cars and it's
on
like,
our list. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've knocked off quite a few, and we have a good
The two
idea.
we really liked actually weren't even on our list.
No, so that was brand new. So that was exciting. And so now we're gonna head home and we have a couple more hours where Benita, Tyler's mom, will be babysitting. So I'm gonna try to edit a video and you're gonna try to get some work done.
Emails,
yep.
Yeah.
And then dinner time, etc. Maybe we'll go on a walk today. The weather's so nice. Really, like the leaves are changing.
I say we went on a walk last night too, and it was really
so nice. So we'll see. So this is my current state of affairs. Oh my gosh. This happens like every 2 weeks where everything hits the fan and it's just a mess. So I've also got some Gigi stuff I need to clean up. Some can go back in her room. Like I usually keep this in my office. And just stuff over there but I need to edit a video first. So that is goal number 1. Got an editing buddy here. Hi, Pinocchio. I like your scarf. Do you want to go on? I can't say it. A W later? I can't say the word or else he'll lose it. Are you a sleepy beagle? So yesterday I saw 2 beagle friends on my walk and it was very exciting. Did you burn your lip? What'd you burn your lip on? Oh, Pinocchio. So today's video that I'm editing is about some MAC lipsticks. I don't usually like MAC lipstick, but I'm editing one about their new Powder Kiss line because I thought it's a really cool line of lipstick and like not the only MAC lipstick I've tried that I've really liked, because there are a few specific shades of MAC lipstick that I really like, but typically it's not my favorite, but this I really enjoy. And in the videos I've been uploading recently, it's been what I've been wearing on my lips, and a lot of you guys have asked. So it's probably up by the time you're watching this, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to upload it today. So I'll link it below, but that's what I'm editing right now, if you were curious. And I use Final Cut Pro, and I'm really loving it. I just recently downloaded a bunch of like really cool transitions and texts and things within the past month or two. So I'm kind of learning Final Cut Pro and playing with it because I used iMovie literally up until a few months ago. But I finally bit the bullet and bought Final Cut Pro, and it's expensive, but it's amazing. You can do so much more with it. So it's kind of fun. I get to be slightly more creative. I am proud of my thumbnail game. I have been working so hard to learn some new things. I use the website PicMonkey. I feel like I mention this like in every vlog, but I love it. It's free to use, and I'm like, everyone should know about this website. I think I learned about it from like Andrea Mattiliano. I think she used it and she like mentioned in a video. It doesn't matter. They recently improved their stuff, and I feel like I am getting better, and I'm really proud of my recent thumbnails, including this one. Okay, it is time to clean this mess up. So I'm gonna set my camera up so you guys can watch me speed clean, because I think watching people speed clean might be the most satisfying thing that exists on YouTube ever. If you wanna see me do like a clean with me video, I would love to do that sometime, because I have a slight addiction. If you've never watched a clean with me video, watch one and then report back. You'll get what I mean. If you have seen them, you totally know what I mean. Whoo, it is fun to watch. So let's speed clean, shall we? The 10-second cleanup. Okay, everything is cleaned out. Now, my next step, which I'm probably not gonna do right now, but my next step will be, like, these are things I'm wanting to try out / am currently trying out right now. And then over here is kind of my, like, everyday makeup drawer. And this kind of needs to be reworked a bit. And I also desperately need to wash brushes, but again, that's a project for another day. And then over here, I usually keep, in case you're curious, things I'm probably going to be doing a video on soon. So like Charlotte Tilbury, I've been trying for quite a while to do a best and worst on. And then Revlon recently sent over some new products, and I kind of think I might do like a first impressions kind of video, or maybe even just a drugstore get ready with me with these, and then a bunch of other products. We'll see. So those are kind of in the works sooner rather than later. And then I always just keep all of my filming equipment over here, if I can safely do that with one hand. Clean again. My video just went live. I feel like I can breathe. Now, the closet's another story. Hi, Gigi. She's a ham. Here's our babysitter.
Hello.
I was telling them earlier that you were babysitting.
Yes. Oh, she's
We're watching
so
a Dick
good,
Van
too.
Dyke show.
Good. Yes.
Changes all the time.
I know.
She just loves sitting and playing and looking at herself.
You're so vain. Oh, I just kidding, Gigi.
That's a pretty cute
Monkey.
baby.
What are you looking at? You don't even know. It's like she knows where the lens is. What is going on? We've taught her too well. Oh, monkey. Hi, baby. I can't handle it. Now, Benita has a Twitter. What is it? What's your...
My new hashtag is somethingdisneyeveryday.
Yes.
And what's
I
your
tried
name?
it.
Your username?
A Disney indie.
We'll put it on the screen.
Okay. And yeah, I just stuff I have. I have so much stuff. I just like mugs or my statues or.
You got all kinds of Disney stuff.
I do. I have,
You need to dig into your old stuff, like some of the old.
Yeah.
You gave us some old Disney magazines.
gave
we
and
have
I
downstairs.
I still have magazines and
I think people would find that really cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you're Disney freaks like all of us are, go follow her. I will put her handle on the screen. I told you, but I'll put it down below too.
Absolutely.
On Twitter, right? Did I say that?
Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get you to do more on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. It's just
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Just learning.
Yes.
Once I learn, I'll figure it out.
That's exciting. And this is Tyler's mama, but you've probably seen her if you are subscribed to Tyler's channel because you've been in vlogs a lot over there.
Right. Right.
And we're all going to be in Disney very soon, and we will all be in vlogs on Tyler's channel there, Disney. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, it's so exciting. And one with your parents.
Yes, and Miss Gigi will be going for the very first time. Oh, monkey, you won't know what's going on.
But she's gonna have fun.
You reaching for? You reaching for
You're
mom?
reaching for mama. No. It is time for snacks. Oh, Gigi's fussing. And some espresso. So Tyler's gonna go finish working for an hour. I'm gonna get Gigi, or maybe he is. All of these dishes you see in front of me are clean, and they've been air drying, and I need to put them away. We had a celebration for Gigi, her baptism, 2 days ago. It's embarrassing to say that it was that long ago, and I finally did the dishes, but I need to actually put them away now. But, oh, Gigi. Oh, also, our apple tree fell down the other day. It was super windy, and it fell. I think, Tyler, did you vlog about it for your
think so.
channel?
I think I did, yeah.
So we got to take care of that.
I gotta buy a chainsaw.
Yeah. Look how pretty that tree is, though. Oh my gosh, fall. Oh, Gigi. Ooh, it's nice outside.
Like, I love fall.
She's still in her
Sweaters
jammies.
and I wear tea. I wear tea. I drink tea, and I
She does look snooty right
pumpkin
now.
spice latte. Power sauce.
She loves it. Anywho, also Tyler, usually you're supposed to put leaves in like these little pumpkin bags so they're cute and fluffy, but he put grass in them. And they're very heavy and weighted down.
And wet and gross.
And wet and weird. We bought them on clearance one year and yeah. Okay. I gotta get this done. I'm just dilly-dallying. Hi, buddy. She is newly in this walker. And I think she loves, we kind of prop her up with a pillow a little bit and we blockade her in. But first of all, she is like at eye level with Pinocchio and she thinks he is the funniest thing in the world. Pinocchio, you are pretty funny looking. Say, hey, he's just waiting on dinner. Pinocchio, you got 2 hours till your dinner time. All right, we are on a walk.
I'm a doggy.
It's so nice. Pinocchio loves it. Let me turn around.
Yeah, I'm going.
Sorry. Pinocchio's a happy boy. Gigi's a happy girl. She just loves looking around.
There's a puppy over there.
Oh boy, he meets lots of friends.
Come on.
And then we're gonna get home and have some dinner. So it is dinner time. I'm just about to whip up a very quick dinner. I've got my wine poured. I'm sure this is some white wine that we bought at Costco. Holla if you hear me, the best wine is found at Costco, obviously. So tonight I'm making Swedish meatloaves and some mashed potatoes and some carrots. This is the first time I've ever made this meal, but it is a HelloFresh meal, and today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. I'm always open and honest with you guys when I'm being sponsored. And I've worked with HelloFresh like 4 or 5 times now. The number changes. I have no idea. I've worked with them a lot. I really deeply believe in this brand and what they're doing and how they're making dinner so much easier for me and, you know, thousands of people across the country. So this is an idea of what I'm making. It always comes with a really nice recipe card. It comes with 3 different meals. We've chosen the classic plan, so it comes with 3 different meals, but you can choose between the classic, the veggie, and then also they have the family plan if you're feeding even more people. As you may know, both Tyler and I love to cook, and this is one way to kind of help us get out of our recipe rut. We love trying new things, but sometimes it's just easier to do the same old recipes night after night. So this kind of helps us step outside of our comfort zone, but it's still in a way that it's manageable on a weeknight, which is huge to us. And I also really like that all of the ingredients are really fresh, and not only that, but they're responsibly sourced ingredients, which is really important in this day and age when, you know, the environment's taking hit after hit, and anything we can do to make sure that everything is being responsibly sourced, I think is huge. And so I really think that is important in a company like this. And it's also just really easy to manage online. You can set your delivery up for whenever you need it to be. If you're gonna be out of town, it's no big deal. And it's just really user-friendly on the website. So HelloFresh is now only $6.99 per serving, so you can get the most bang for your buck. So basically that's 6 free meals, which is 2 free meals in your first 3 boxes by going to HelloFresh.com, and you can use my code JessicaBraun60, and that'll give you a total of $60 off. This is insanely good, Tyler. You have no idea. It's the nutmeg. You're gonna die. This is the meatloaf recipe forever.
Oh my god. Don't, hey.
I'm telling you, the nutmeg, I told Tyler when I was making this, I was like, okay, some interesting ingredients in this. There's nutmeg in the meatloaf, and we are both meatloaf connoisseurs. And if you don't know, before I had my baby, not your baby,
just your baby.
Before we had Gigi 5 months ago, almost. Literally, I told he made meatloaves, and he made like 5 or 6 to freeze. Yeah. So we genuinely love meatloaf. This, Tyler, is better.
Whoa, hey, easy.
It's the nutmeg. I'm telling you, it's like wrecking my brain. I can't handle it. It's so good. Also, if you're ever curious, we actually do compost. We're planning on putting a garden in our backyard come spring, yeah? Mm-hmm. So we usually get all our scraps. We actually have a little compost bin, like a small one under there. But for the purpose of this video, I figure it's kind of gross because it's like eggshells and coffee beans and all kinds of stuff.
Probably 4 or 5 days.
Exactly. But then we have a really large compost bin that I'm sure we bought online.
Yeah, I bought it on Amazon.
Yeah, we can link it below. But anyway, it's on the side of our house, so we add these to it, and it's looking pretty good out there, actually.
Yeah, it really is.
So come spring, it'll be really nice.
Our garden's gonna be so good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you can see Gigi's little baptism dress back there. She's sleepy. Hey, I made her a bottle.
Yeah, my best friend Brian made this for her.
Out of the leftover fabric from my wedding dress when he made it. I love it.
Unreal.
Anyway, don't ask why it's hanging in the kitchen. But Tyler, I made her a bottle, by the way.
Oh boy.
I am on episode 3 of Shane Dawson's series about Jake Paul. Let me start by saying I don't know anything about Jake Paul. I've never watched any of his videos. I knew about his brother because of that horrible reason he was in the news. I don't even want to talk about it. And so it's interesting to watch. I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts on this series. It's just so interesting to me when you start to think about YouTubers in general and like what kind of personalities do we have to even want to put ourselves on camera and out there in front of others. You know what I'm saying? And like you do start thinking about people you know in your own life or people you've met and like, like do they maybe have an issue that I've never even thought of? And again, like Shane's saying, none of these videos are to diagnose people or anything. I mean, obviously you should be going to a professional for that, but it is really interesting and it's thought-provoking, I think, more than anything. And I know people have really strong feelings about this, and like I said, I'm on episode 3. Like, I'm just starting it. I'm so behind, but very interesting. Okay, so I've tried a bite. You saw, delicious, delicious. We are watching, okay, we're starting, what show, Tyler?
Ozark.
Have you seen it? People, like our friends are like, oh my gosh, Ozark. Oh my gosh. So we are starting it. I freaking love Jason Bateman and I cannot explain why.
And Laura Linney, I think, is his wife.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. So, and season 2 just came out, so
we're just gonna like be binging, but we're starting
behind the trend, so we're gonna be trying.
I think most people are behind the trend.
We just started watching
like
Shameless, and it's like on season 10. So
that's true. We are literally. Have we started season 2 of Shameless
no,
yet?
not yet.
We are so behind on Shameless, and we're like trying, but I'm like, I can't reach the end. They're so far away.
There's like 4,000 episodes, and they're all an hour long. Anyway, Ozark sounds really good.
Ozark sounds so good. Also, I think I've had too much wine.
Easy.
Also, watching the Shane Dawson series is really messing me up in the brain. Like, I can't. I just
we
can't.
got Ozark to watch and Meatloaf to eat. So
Lego, and then Pinocchio waiting for the scraps. Look at him. Nothing. I'm good boy back here. And Gigi's asleep. If you can hear the lullaby.
Yeah.
We have her little monitor on, and that girl. I mean, it is almost 9. She's asleep. Yeah. Thank you for putting her to bed.
Barcelona dinner time.
Yes. Okay, so we finished the first episode of Ozark. Whew, that show is dark. Tyler, what'd you think? So dark. I mean, we'll keep watching because I'm curious to see where it goes, but I was like, ah. But then we were looking up because we were just in the Ozarks in Branson a week ago. And it was our first time there. And so I was like, I wonder if it was filmed there. So we Googled it, and it turns out that the show Ozark is actually filmed in Georgia because of the insane tax breaks they get. Apparently a lot of things are filmed there. And that's one of the shows, but I guess they recreated this place that the creator like grew up working at. They recreated this like resort and stuff that actually exists in the Ozarks. They recreated in Georgia, if that makes sense, to kind of film at. So we'll just see how it goes, but it's very interesting. And Tyler just started watching Handmaid's Tale, which I've already watched, well, all that's out of. So I'm interested for him to see it. But yeah, so I'm going to do a few dishes. I'm almost done with them, actually. It was pretty quick cleanup. And then we are going to go to bed. Gigi's been asleep she was asleep for like 2 hours. Then she woke up. We fed her a little bit more. And now she's back to sleep. So we are going to head to bed and hope that she sleeps pretty well throughout the night. So I am getting ready for bed. And I figured you might want to come along with me in like kind of my nightly routine. I mean, it's pretty simple. Okay. I say it's simple. Might not be simple to some people because I'm aware that it's quite a few steps, but okay, so it's not simple at all. Here we go. Peeking into my very messy space right now, I just took my contacts out, and I always take my multivitamin, which is this brand my doctor's recommended. I've learned after having Genevieve, I actually have a genetic defect where my body can't transform folate into the activated form, so I actually have to take certain multivitamins and actual vitamins that help block all of the homocysteine that builds up in my system. It's a long story. So I take something for it, and I have a multivitamin as well. My doctor's actually told me that I need to be taking low-dose aspirin every day, so for the rest of my life. So it was kind of an interesting change, but I'm glad she caught it while I'm still decently young, you know. Anywho, so I'm going to wash my face with the Drunk Elephant today, and I've been taking my makeup off with this Elemis stuff. It smells horrible. It has the most potent fragrance I've ever smelled in my entire life, and it's a cleansing balm, which I prefer that method of removing makeup, but this smells horrible. I've almost given up on this so many times. I'm like, you know what, Jessica, just use it up, because it doesn't break me out. It's just that the smell bothers me. You know what I mean? So I'm using this up. I would not recommend based on the smell alone, but I use this first and then this cleanser. And then afterwards, depending on the night, I've been using Sunday Riley Good Genes a lot. I've been trying to use this up, but I actually really like it. I've been using this for a long time, the Fresh Rose facial toner. I feel like this has lasted forever. There's actual rose petals in it. But when I use it up, I could see myself buying this again, but I have a lot of toners to get through, but I really enjoyed this a lot. This is another thing I really enjoy. It's like a essence that kind of brightens your face and helps lighten dark spots. So I use this kind of every other night. And I use this the nights I'm not using that. Does that make sense? But anyway, the moisturizer I've been using is the Tatcha Water Cream. I don't think this is as moisturizing as I would typically like. It's not as thick of a moisturizer. So I think if you had oilier skin, you might like this a little bit better. It's still really, really nice. But it even says for normal to oily skin. So I think I just want something slightly more hydrating when I run out of this. And then the eye cream I love is this Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. I have loved Belief products for a very long time. So, and actually this one's almost gone. This one's almost gone. I'm kind of running out of a lot of things here. I just figured you might be interested in the products I'm using currently. My skincare routine changes constantly, but I've always got a makeup remover and a cleanser, of course. I always have a moisturizer and an eye moisturizer. And then I always have some kind of toner, some kind of serum. Oh, I didn't even show you a serum. Honestly, I just ran out of the main serum that I use, the Algenist Power Serum that I talked about in my empties video recently. But this is not necessarily a serum, but it's the Marula Facial Oil from Drunk Elephant. I freaking love. Very, very moisturizing. I could use every night. I just don't. I probably use it every other night as well. And I'm just now getting into retinol. So this is, again, Algenist. It's their Elevate Advanced Retinol Serum. It's a vegan formula. I'm not vegan, but if you are interested, it is vegan. I'm delving into retinol. So like I used that once last week and I'm going to try to use it twice this week and just slowly introduce it to make sure my skin reacts okay to it. I feel like I used some in the past, but I didn't really pay attention. So I just kind of wanted to make sure before I went whole hog on it, but it's great for anti-aging. So anyway, I hope this was interesting. I can link any of those products if you're interested down below. And this is what I look like when all of the skincare is done. So I ended up today just putting on, after washing my face and everything, I just put on the, the Fresh Hydrating Toner and then the Algenist Retinol Serum. And then Gigi's crying. She's up again. She's waking up like every few hours. Oh my gosh. Anyway, really quickly, the Belief Eye Balm and then the Tatcha Water Cream Moisturizer. So that's all I have on my face today. So anyway, if you enjoyed this kind of video, I hope that you will give it a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. Thanks for tagging along for a day in the life, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Good night.